Hello, my friends. Welcome, welcome. Give it a few minutes for everyone to find us. Welcome, welcome to the beach. Come on in, say hello. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. Hey, Deb. Good to see you. Hi, Lisa. And Debbie Clark. Oh, my friends are coming over. I miss you guys so much. Not enough to come home yet, though. All right, looks like we have it on my computer. That's a good thing. Okie doke. I have like a whole little nook here set up at the beach house. We're down at the Outer Banks in North Carolina, and we're having a great time. The weather has been off and on. Yesterday was Noah's Ark weather, but today has been great. So lots and lots of fun. I've had lots of time to keep my foot propped up. So that's always a good thing. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so my parents are here. Britt and Sam and the kids are here. Sam's parents and Sam's sister and brother-in-law and their puppy Echo. So we're having such a great time. It's just so good to be together. And like I've posted online a couple times, I've been putting my phone down and unplugging for a while, and I think I've needed that. I think I forgot how to do that, and giving myself permission to put it down. So it's funny because the world went on without me, so that's really fun. But anyway, I am down here on the lowest level, and we are here till Sunday, so I will be back Sunday night with you. It's not still a lake, Lisa. We can actually see the middle of the cul-de-sac, but we walked through a lot of water today, getting to our cars and stuff, and the main road, Route 12, that goes down through the Outer Banks, up towards Nag's Head, that direction, not as far as Nag's Head, but up that direction, wasn't as bad for us, but down towards Hatteras Island, it's pretty nasty down there. So we're able to get around, but today was sunny, so hopefully tomorrow it'll dry up a little bit more. So, alrighty. I am here for you, Sharon, for sure. Hi, Marcy. Oh, I'm so glad you're on the beach too. Isn't it the best? I tell you what, I was able to get down to the beach on Monday because of my Achilles. It's been pretty challenging. The dunes down on our end of the beach are really, really steep. So I went over there for a few hours on Monday, but probably not the best idea for my Achilles. I'm trying to make it to October for the surgery. We'll see. I didn't want to hurry that along, so I'm going to try to be smart about it. Oh, thanks for sharing, Diana. I appreciate it. Okay, now I have a couple of things to tell you tonight. One, I'm really excited about because I saw something online that someone posted, and I think it was on our demonstrator planning place. You know, you get such cool tips and tricks on there from other demonstrators on, you know, technique ideas, storage ideas, all sorts of things. And this was one that I remembered hearing somebody talk about. And when Brittany and I went out the other day, I was like, oh my gosh, I just remembered that. So you know how if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you get all sorts of parts and pieces, and you get an ink spot and all of that. Now, remember, the 10th is the last day to get the next one. Let me tell you this before I forget. The 10th is the last day to sign up for this upcoming one. And this one it's called a Hope Box. And it was designed by Shelly, who founded the company. And it's gorgeous. I have seen bits and pieces, sneak peeks from it, and it's really gorgeous. So 10th is the last day, and Debbie has a really great link for my personal Paper Pumpkin link up at the top of the page here. So if you're interested in that, you can sign up for 1, 3, 6, or 12 months. And during celebration is the best time to do your 12-month subscriptions, because you get all those freebies. With every $50 you spend, you're going to get something free out of the celebration catalog. So there are people like my Debbie Colby who sign up and do their 12-month subscription during celebration. Best deal ever. So check that out. Okay, back to the idea. So Brittany and I went up to Dollar Tree the other day to pick up a couple odds and ends, and I walked in and forgot that all the school supply stuff is coming out. So, you know, Paper Pumpkin comes in that gorgeous little box, and it has lots of things with it. So I picked up 12 of these little pencil cases that are in there. It's a little zip top pencil bag, I guess, or supply bag at Dollar Tree, so $1. And in here, you can see on the back, I have on the clear section, this is the insert with the instructions that are in that box. So I put that in the back side facing out. And then on the little pockets, in the little pockets here on the front, I have my stamp set, my little ink spot. Then over here, I have my dimensionals and my little bling that came with it. And you'll notice here for the stamp set, because it's a clear bag, I wanted to be able to see the stamps more clearly. So I just put a little piece of, I think it's like a little less than 4 by 5.5, little piece of Whisper White cardstock back here so I can see. But when I'm ready to put or go on a trip, or I'm going to get on a plane or something, I can grab one of these and have what I need in here and just grab my adhesive and scissors and I'm ready to go. And a block, obviously a block for my stamps. But anyway, so that's in there, and then when you unzip it, oops, you unzip it, it has all the goodies in there, all my card bases, my envelopes. Let me show you these envelopes. These are to die for. These are so cute. Look at these beautiful envelopes this month in this kit. Really, really, really pretty. I love this. Oh, Maria, this is so perfect to bring down here. Take it on a trip, take it on a plane, and it's all right here. So for $1, I mean, you can't beat a storage solution for $1, not one that's this stinking cute. So check out your Dollar Tree, your Dollar General, whatever, but look at those supplies for back to school, and sign up for Paper Pumpkin and you can have these too. So anyway, that's my little tip for you tonight for that. All right, so I emailed everybody. If you're on the mailing list, that's great. And I'm going to tell you why it's really important right now to subscribe to my mailing list. Okay, we have something really exciting coming starting in September. Suitably Stamped, I am taking part in some new adventures. And, you know, we do I offer the free Stampin' Anonymous tutorial bundle for anyone on my team. Anyone who places an order with me every month, you get that month's Stampin' Anonymous tutorial bundle, and or you can buy it for $9.95. Anyway, so those 3 ways you can get that bundle. Coming in September, you're going to get even more content, but you're going to be getting some free content also that's going to rock your socks. I'm just saying. Been in the works with some new ladies, and we had a meeting today for about 2.5 hours, and it is going to be awesome. We're all excited. So if you have not subscribed to my email list, do it. Do it now. You're going to want to be on there and get all of that content, because the ones that go through with my mailing list, that's the only way you're going to get them. So check that out, okay? So if you haven't done it, do it now. Well, not now. Wait till I'm done. Okay, so tonight we're going to do a little technique. Hi, Maria. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Maria, down where your house is, I'm hoping it dries up a lot by the weekend because it's really watery down there. Really crazy. But you're going to have a blast. Okay, tonight we are going to be using the stamp, I'm going to be using the stamp set called Lighthearted Lines. This is the stamp set I'm featuring in this month's Just Cards class. Now, Just Cards is going to be next Saturday at 10 a.m. If you want to do it live, you can do it live with me. If you come over and do it with me, that's fine. You can do it on Zoom with me. It will be recorded, so if you still would like to sign up for it, you can add on this stamp set as an optional add-on. There's several add-ons you can choose this month, but we're making 12 cards, 3 designs, 4 of each, and this cutie patootie stamp set is going to be the one that we're going to be using. I love this. It says everything is figure-outable. Plot twist. Isn't that cute? But I'm going to show you what I did with mine, and I hope you like it. It's just so much fun. All right, I'm going to turn you down, so hang tight and let's hope I do this right this time. Here we go. If you could see the table that I am working from, you would laugh so hard. Alrighty. Make sure it's nice and tight in there. Oops, it's gonna wobble again. Oh no, Archon mount is gonna be not my friend. I don't have tons of room on here, so I'm gonna kind of scooch around. I'd like to be able to see when you guys are chatting. All right. Let me see if I can scooch it one more time. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so the technique I'm going to do tonight, I want to try to give you guys some content that is not overwhelming. And I know sometimes with all the bells and whistles, it gets a little overwhelming for you guys. And I don't want that to ever deter anyone who is interested in getting creative, stamping, just crafting along. And it should be fun, not stressful. So we're gonna do a really fun technique tonight. And I'm gonna pair up the watercolor shapes with light-hearted lines. I'm gonna pair these guys up tonight and we're gonna do some cool cards. So easy, and I'm so happy that this is what I brought with me to do for you guys tonight, because this is just, it's really exciting. So we're gonna use one thing that we don't sell in the catalog, that is washi tape. So if you have washi tape, you'll want to pull some out. Doesn't matter what it looks like. If you have ugly washi tape that you don't ever use, this is a way to use it up. So we're going to use some washi tape, and we're going to use just some plain basic white cardstock. Now I have a whole stack of 3 1/4 by 5 pieces that I have cut in a little bin, and I have taken this and I'm going to add some washi tape to it. Now, if you look right here, you'll see these little areas where I left room to do my stamping for my sentiments. This is a 1-layer card. There's no dimensionals on this piece. There's no fuss, no muss, really simple, but it's really stinking cute. And you can see the little rough ends of the washi, which is so fun. You can do it big, small, however you want to do yours. I kind of angled mine. And then on the inside, I did the happy birthday and did some more of those watercolor shapes in there, which is really stinking cute. So we're going to use some washi on there. And this little panel, this 3 3/4 by 5 inch panel, is popped up. So it really makes it kind of pop off of that card base there. So really, really easy peasy, very creative, and you don't need to worry about, you know, all the making a bow or adding bling. You can choose to do that, totally cool, but you don't have to. So I am going to, let me show you on these sentiments, when I was deciding how big to make my washi tape for this, the sentiments in this one, let me show you on the case itself. This one that says, to a person who's still got it, but might not remember where they put it, happy birthday. This was all on one stamp, okay? Well, I want to have that happy birthday to use on other things that I don't need this little funky line on. So I went in and just trimmed it right down the middle. So I have 2 different stamps. And if I want them to go together, I can, because they still do fit together, right? But I'm going to just use this happy birthday piece for the one I'm using, okay? So all of these have, well, almost all of them have this opportunity to trim them apart. You can see I did this one down here too. This one says, don't grow up, it's a trap. So I have those 2 cut apart also. So just keep that in mind when you get your stamp sets. You don't always have to leave those all together. You can trim them the way you're going to use them the most. And for me, that's definitely the case. All right, so I want to use that happy birthday. I think we'll do the happy birthday. Let's see, should we switch it up? Happy birthday. Oh, I'll do the happy birthday on the outside. And then we'll do to the person who still got it. Oh no, we'll do that on the outside. All right, so I'm just gonna check the length of my stamp that I wanna put in my little white area, and I'm just gonna trim that off, tear it off. You can cut it straight if you want, you don't have to. I just tear mine mostly because I like the way washi looks torn. So I'm just gonna lay this on here, kind of kitty corner, like that. Don't have to press it really hard because we're still gonna pull it off, okay? So let's see if that's gonna fit. This is why I like doing it, doing a new design when I get you guys on here, because then I can think on my feet, and I love that. All right, so then I'm gonna need the happy birthday. So let's see, happy birthday. So I will put this one like this. Oh, I just had a really cool idea too. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls, with the brain. So I'll put this one down here. Not that big. A little bit thinner. There we go. Like that. And they don't have to be completely square. They don't have to be the same length. You can just make them. Look at that. That's cool. Now, let me show you the colors that I brought with me, because I was working on some swaps during the rain yesterday, and those colors were all Christmassy and that kind of thing. But these are ones I threw in my bag because this is my wheelhouse. This is where I live. You guys know me. So I brought some Mango Melody and some Gorgeous Grape, Magenta Madness, Coastal Cabana, Polished Pink, some Pacific Point, and some Bermuda Bay. And I knew, especially at the beach, this would be the mood I would be in. Nice, bright, and cheery, especially on these rainy days, right? All right, I don't have grid paper, so we're gonna stamp over here so you guys can see. All right, so I have my little piece here all ready to go, and I'm gonna bring in that Watercolor Shapes stamp set. Now, these are really cool because we've used these before, but these are that distinctive design that we have, where it doesn't matter how you stamp them, you'll notice you get that three-dimensional look because it has those highlighted sections that are already made when you stamp them down. So this is actually stamped correctly. You don't have to re-ink and keep stamping it. This is how it's supposed to look, okay? All right, so I'm going to, let's see, we'll do our long oval first. Let's see, what do we want to do? Let's do some Bermuda Bay this time. Oh, I love that you guys are saying hi. Thank you guys for sharing, and just, oh my goodness, thanks for being here. I love it so much. When I see your names pop up, it's like, this is how I've met so many of you, Stampin' Up. If I hadn't signed up for Stampin' Up, bought that kit to play around and get the discount, there's a lot of you I would never have known. So, thanks, Stampin' Up. Let's see, what's going here? Okay, bring in my chamois. Now I did, in the email that I sent out the other day when the catalog went live, I did put in there photos. Yeah, it's awesome, awesome. All right, take this little guy off. Let's bring in I'm gonna do some little circles. I'm actually on this high top cafe table down here by the pool table at the beach house. This is called Survivor Stampin' over here. Let me just tell you. All right. Now you can overlap them. You can you know, you could do all the same shape. You could do whatever you want. It's just going to really depend on your mood. It is quick and easy. Can you stand it, Kim? I just love this. This watercolor set, I don't know who thought of it at Stampin' Up, but genius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Whoop, I hear some rain out there. We were supposed to get more tonight, so that's okay. We can rain overnight. The other night, the thunder was so incredibly loud. I think we all sat up straight up in bed. It was scary. All right, this ink pad is really inky. I'm gonna have to use a wipe. Phew. I overachieved on that re-inking. Okay, there's that. So we'll take off our little circle. And I'm gonna do some of these skinny ovals. I don't think I have a smaller block. That's the one thing I didn't pack was a ton of block choices. So we will do what we can with what we got. All right, so let's use some Coastal Cabana in here also. Hey, hola, Ida. Good to see you, sweetie. Good to see you. Now these can overlap. They can just be any which way you want. But you kind of want to, and do as I say, not as I do. You want to make sure that your darker colors are going to be ones that you can still stamp over and, you know, not get a mess. I use that Pacific Point. Normally I would have done that one last, so, but you know, I'm working on the fly here. There we go. It was nice. Brittany's sister-in-law, Sarah, they were headed out on a date night tonight with their guys, and she saw me working on my sample and she goes, "Oh my gosh, I love that." I said, "Well, I can teach you how to do it tomorrow." She loves crafts and that kind of thing, and so I think this will be a great thing to show her. Plus I have paper pumpkin here, so we will definitely be checking that out. Oh, cool story about paper pumpkin. We have brand new neighbors that just moved in on our street, and just the sweetest people. And they have a daughter and a son, and the daughter likes crafts. Who knew? So I have given her a couple of paper pumpkins to play around with, and she has really enjoyed it. So I'm so excited. So Gwen, if you're watching, I'm so glad you're here. She's a sweetheart. She's at home watching my grand dog, Callie. All right, now I'm going to tell you one of the most important things to remember when you do this technique. It does, doesn't it, Susan? It's so fun. Okay, so I'm loving that. All right, so I'm gonna put this away so I don't stick my elbow in it. 'Cause Lord knows I will, especially on this table. Get you guys out of my way. All right, most important thing, go in with something. I'm gonna use a napkin, and I'm gonna go in and just try to pull up a little of that ink that's on the washi, okay? Doesn't matter if I get all of it, but I want to get as much as I can because it's not going to dry on that washi tape. But when you're pulling up the washi, you want to make sure that you're not going to have extra that you're going to stick your finger in. Ask me how I know. Okay, so I've got some of that. Now, let me get it, wipe my fingers because I'm a little inky over here, which is not a bad thing, but try to do the preemptive strike, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna start by one end. Now the one thing about washi is it's supposed to be easy to remove, okay? It's not supposed to be like Scotch tape or something. So I'm going to gently pull this back and I'm gonna pull it back on itself. I'm not gonna pull straight up. I'm gonna pull it back on itself. Hopefully I can do this without screwing it up live for you. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's pouring. Whew. There we go. So there's our one little area. And then do this one. Now, it doesn't have to be completely filled in. See how this isn't all filled in? That's okay. You want it to look kind of rough. You don't want it to be something that's crisp and clean and that kind of thing. That's not this technique at all. There we go. All right, so there's that one. Oops, stuck on my hand. Here we go. So now I can do it either way. Can you hear it? Oh my goodness, the rain is really coming down. So there's my little, my two little areas for my sentiment. So I have the happy birthday and this one here. So let's see. We'll do that one there first, I think. Let's mount this one. This is so weird working without grid paper. Oh, Survivor stamping. There's that. Now, you can go in like I did on our sample, and you can use, I just used black because I really wanted it to pop on there. Or you can pull out one of the colors on there. Like this would be pretty too if I'd used the gorgeous grape on this sentiment, totally would have worked. So in this one, I'm gonna try using that Pacific Point. Hi, Zach. All right, let's see. I don't know if I've done a live yet with my contacts in. This should be fun. Let's see if I can do it. Okay. Move it down just a tad. Like that. Lord, please let it work. Phew! Hallelujah, praise the Lord. All right, there's that one. And then I'm gonna do the happy birthday. Oh, you know what? I did those two backwards. Oh no, I didn't, did I? No. It's not backwards if I say it's not backwards, right? I know, Maria, aren't they pretty together? I honestly, Mango Melody is one of my favorites. Favorites. It goes with so many things. There we go. Woohoo! 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 All right. So let's bring in the card base. How many colors did I pack? I packed, I think, 9 because I was working on swaps too. Stinking cute swaps, I might add. I wish I could show you, but I can't. Not yet. All right, let's scooch this so you get a better view. All right, so there's that. You'll see what I mean about not being overwhelming. You want to make sure that You know, I know you guys have friends who would love to do what you do, but they're like, oh, I could never do that. Well, yeah, they can. It's just starting at the beginning, like we did, right? We all started somewhere. Golly day, when I had that first Stampin' Up, my first Stampin' Up set was Button Bear back in the day. I mean, that was almost 30 years ago. And oh my gosh, I caught the edge of everything I stamped. It was crazy. And you know, it takes a while to get used to the way you handle your stamps and all of that. Just like everything, it takes practice. I'm saying that to Jason a lot lately. It takes practice. And so this is the perfect way to introduce somebody because it's just easy and it's beautiful. All right, woohoo. All right, let me do a little bit on the inside because you know how people freak out if you leave something that they have to write a ton on. It's like, woo. All right, here's my little square I used. We'll use that guy. And let's see, what else did I use? Oh, I used the oval. Let's get these off. And get my oval. So this is just going to be really a random collage of color, which I think is gorgeous without doing anything else. Let's see, where's the other colors here? Let's do a little bit of Coastal Cabana. Where do you guys see my envelope? I'm in love with my envelope. Oh my gosh. Love it. Now I already wrote the happy birthday on the inside, so I'm not going to put that sentiment on the inside, obviously. So I'm just going to do a little bit of color here on the inside. And let that be that. Now you could always stamp other things in here. Totally. This little guy here. Pull in a little bit of mango, my fave. There we go. All right, there is the card. Oh my goodness, how stinking cute. If I do say so. All right, so there's our card. Now, let me show you what I did on my other card for the envelope that matches. So here's my card. Here is my envelope. So I did the same technique. I took my envelope, I put down a couple strips of washi here, just tore the edges off. Did 3 strips of washi here, tore the edges off of them, stamped around, pulled them off, and now I have a place for my address and my return address. I mean, so cool. They match. It's something that they're not going to get 2 of that look alike from that H store or any place else that you buy cards. But this way, you have just a matching set. I mean, who wouldn't love to get this? So easy peasy, lemon squeezy things to do. So if you are watching tonight, make sure that if you would like, share and put on here that you shared, and I will be choosing a winner to send tonight's cards to. Okie doke. All right, so that is all I have for you tonight. I am so happy that you were here with me at the beach. I appreciate you hanging out with me. If you haven't checked out that mini catalog yet, please go check it out. It is gorgeous. And the celebration stuff is ready to come to your home so you can get things for free. Now, if you want the best deal in the catalog, you can get 20% off an order of $125 and pay $99 with free shipping. And you will get also to choose your own free bundle. Any bundle that's in there, you can choose for free. Big, big deal. All right, I am gonna go back and hang out with the rest of the fam, but I appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you so,